how disappointing is it that your Grand Slam finish, or your Grand Slam challenge rather, is now finished on the first day?
That's the nature of it, isn't it? Like 3 teams are going to have their Grand Slam finished, and 3 teams are going to work on for it. So unfortunately, we're one of the ones. There's a championship there still to be won, and that's what we'll work towards.
Are you satisfied with the penalty, Declan? The Welsh penalty at the end?
Look, we've been asked to work with the referee's manager. We did it last year. We'll try and do it again this year. Like, it's, you know, these decisions have to be made. We'll take a good look at what we can solve ourselves first. We gave Wales a little bit of easy field position. There's definitely aspects, you know, they ran the ball out from the 22. We need to take a look at how they made such inroads there. So we'll work on what we can work on, and we'll let the powers that be look at everything else.
Paul, what was Stephen Ferris's attitude afterwards? Did he feel that he was hard done by, or that he just made a mistake, or what was his take on it?
He hasn't said a lot about it yet. It's something you probably have to see on video before you can make a decision. I mean, I was right beside it, and I wouldn't even know if it was right or wrong.
What was your immediate impression of having been so close?
I didn't think there was a problem straight away, but as I said, I haven't seen it on video either.
Paul, I'm sure you know when something like that happens, any player, you know, kind of it's the winning or losing of the match. I'm sure you feel for the guy.
I don't think that's the winning and losing of the game. I was tackling myself for their try late in the game, and we probably gave them a lot of ball early on in the game that we shouldn't have as well. You know, if you're going to leave it come down to one decision, pick out one player, you know, you're not operating well as a team. So it was disappointing. We put ourselves in a position to win the game. We conceded 8 points in that last 5 minutes, and that's what cost us the game, not that one incident.
That your first half performance, even though you led at the break, and those last 10 minutes where you kind of conceded those points, they were the key.
I think we conceded a lot of momentum in the first half and gave them a lot of belief. We probably didn't defend with our heads up like we should. Our scramble defence was really good, but we got caught on the short side once or twice. They carried hard at us in the wide channels, and we just got caught, and it gave them a lot of momentum against us, and we struggled to get into the game in that first half. You know, it took us a while before we got a bit of foothold in territory and started playing ball ourselves, and when we did, we scored a good try. But you know, you can't do that. You can't give a team that kind of length of time with ball in hand. It puts you under a lot of pressure.
Declan, what was your view of the performance?
Look, I know we're a lot better than that, right? Okay. I think we put ourselves under a lot of pressure defensively. We had to defend for 60% plus of the game, and if you do that, you're going to ask for trouble. Attack-wise, we weren't too bad once we got into their the green zone, into their 22. There was aspects of it. Sometimes we probably played around the halfway line, and we just need to. Some of the guys need to look up to see what the options that are available to them, and I think we can improve there. Some of the aspects were quite good. I thought our line-out went well defensively and in attack. Scrums were about 50-50. The breakdown is one that, you know, if you get to a day whereby you're getting a few hands on it but you're not getting much joy, then you need to probably adjust and go for, you know, just ruck over the ball rather than trying to get on it. So yeah, I think there's several different aspects that I know that we can improve on.